Okay. Age Garton and New ENG. I'm gonna guess that second person is on EU. So I haven't announced I'm streaming yet. I'm just gonna do a little bit of writs before I announce it. My jaw is killing me.
Any alchemists looking for some gold?
Still. My makeup isn't the best today. I went with pinks, and unfortunately, for whatever reason, they're like barely showing. I think I need to stay away from light pink. It doesn't really show on my skin. Alright. Ectoplasm. I need elemental essence, and I need roots. 1 root. 2 roots. Yay, I have it all. Take my stuff. Got rid of some junk there. A root. Okay. So after this is done, we'll get going on housing, but I did move my entire Sheogorath build to Talgalen. I just wasn't happy with it. Where it was. I really don't like Stay Moist. Dung House. I probably should have kept it the same way, but I don't know. I have a feeling I'm never going to use that house, and I don't know why I bought it. And now I have like hair on my lips. Yuck. Forgive me for a moment here. There. I keep squishing this one. Okay. Let me see something. A little better. Not great. Okay, let's finish this up. Whoops. Only 2 more characters. Okay. So today is happy birthday, DDA. So we'll be waiting for the announcement today about which houses there are. If you are in DDA, make sure you set your primary as whatever you entered. I'm just following up on the forum, seeing if there's anything informational wise. My contest thing doesn't seem to be taking off too well. A lot of people are saying that, oh, it seems like a lot of people feel like it would be like a lot of filler homes that people would cheat, essentially, which is kind of a bummer. But I guess I won't be doing it then. I need to come up with some other alternative, like maybe contests that are less challenging, has more winners. You know, you always hurt somebody when it's a contest. Or maybe just not do it. You know? Or not offer money. I don't know what to think. bummer. But yeah, it doesn't feel like people are really into the idea, except for those who already have money, you know. I don't know. I was shy about it anyway, so it gives me an excuse to not have to feel uncomfortable. So I'm not going to feel too bad about it. Oh, goodness, my hair. You know, part of autoimmune illnesses is that, at least when mine flare up, my hair starts falling out. Not enough that it's noticeable, but enough that, like, it comes out every time I touch it. So it gets, like, annoying. Hey, Freyanka. Just finishing up some stuff here. And then I'm gonna get on and start looking at housing stuff. So I don't know when Woobin is going to post the entries for today's contest, which is Happy Birthday DDA, but if he does, I plan to tour them. At least the people who don't get mad at me touring them. And mine, psiic is one of them, but I don't know how many other people entered, but I'm still trying to find out if Lilith plays on this server. I have a feeling she only plays on EU. But I would like to give her my prize from the contest that J-Heart just ran. The bad luck or good luck contest, rather. I felt like her entry, which is the upside down house, was really, really good. And it deserved recognition. So I was going to give her my prize. But I don't know if she's on an A, and I don't have 250,000 on EU. Bummer. Sadness. Alright. I have a memory that's about as long as a goldfish's, so I may have already done this. I look really tired today. Cat kept waking me up. He wants friends to sit with him while he eats. He's fascinating. Okay. Just realized I forgot to do something for work. Hold on a second. Education, Nebraska. I must. Education. Back. Okay.
The black for your hand. Murder. Flap my feathers.
Okay, almost done. Izabi, take my stuffs. I need 2. Okay, hold on. 1, 2. Last character. Reading about the Kansas-Nebraska Act this morning, which is about as boring as I remember it being. Which is to say, I barely remember any of it. I just knew there was bloody fighting. And in fact, I don't even know what year the Kansas-Nebraska Act was. $1854. Okay. The world is crazy right now. And it's a vampire. Yeah, this doesn't count. remember what the Missouri Compromise was. Hey, Lavathi, I'm boring this morning. I haven't really woken up yet. Reading about boring politics while things load. Okay. You know, you probably didn't learn, you wouldn't have learned any of this stuff, but in the US, we spent a lot of time talking about tax and stamp laws and sedition laws, but just what in retrospect seems very, very boring. It was boring then, but I thought it was important. I guess it is important, but it's so boring. Boring. Okay. How long is this? 28 days. 28 days. I guess we're waiting for 28 days. There you go. It's funny, I was talking to a Ural about the things they learn about in school. Somebody recommended a book for me, and it had all of this, like all these little European wars in it, like the ones that Britain went in, you know, colonial wars and stuff like that. And I didn't know anything about any of them. And the person was just a little bit surprised that I had never even heard of some of these wars. But I'm like, why would we know in the U.S. about Britain's colonial expansion laws? Wars. I mean, we know you guys tried to expand and had lots of wars, but we don't really need to know about every single one to understand that. That's just me, though. Did you guys see that new sun furnishing? I gotta warn you, it's ginormous, and it's not as ginormous as some of the other stuff lately, but it's really stupid bright. Painfully bright. It might be a little too bright. I don't know. It's just a little much for me. I don't know why we needed anything that bright. I mean, was anybody really asking for anything that bright? Oops. Well, that was a mistake. Whatever. I have it in one of my houses, but yeah, the green mushrooms are cute. Let me pop over to my house with it. It's bright. I want to go over to the PTS and start loading things up. I don't know if they have any new furnishings over there, or if they're the same ones we've already tested. I don't know if you guys know, but Kenny Rogers died this morning. He was 91? 91 ain't bad. Yeah, Kenny Rogers died. Nothing bad. And not coronavirus, I don't think. I think he just died. You know, he was 91. I think. Let me check. '81. Oops. That's not as good. Public memorial planned for later date after COVID is over. They'll bury him privately and then have the memorial after. Which makes sense. He was in hospice care, so they knew it was coming. It must have been coming for a while. surprised they didn't say anything up ahead, you know, ahead of it happening. You know? You'd think that they kind of would have warned people. Usually they do that. But, oh well. Sadness. You know, as my parents are getting older, 80 seems old, but not as old as it used to. I'm like so scared of my parents dying. You know, it's especially scary because of right now with the health issues. They both have colds. At least they swear it's a cold. I don't know. So my dad is older than my mom. And he is... How old is he? Jeez, I don't even know. Oh, he's 75. So 80 is starting to look young because I don't want to think about my dad dying. It's sad. He doesn't act like he's 75. And again, I'm 43. I mean, it happens. People get old. Bummer. Oh, I'm sorry, Priyanka. Hey, Garish. Yeah, you know, a lot of us are all around the same age group, you guys. And I, you know. That's the sun thing. I'll pull it down so you can see it up close. It's just ridiculously bright. Oh, where is it? How do I grab that thing? There I go. Oh, my husband's sleeping. I was trying to keep my voice down, but if it's too quiet, I can raise it. That's the sun thing. Does that, if that helps in any way? Okay. It's a little bright, but there you go, Franca. It's a little too bright for me. I'm not sure why I bought it, to be honest with you. Oh, you did? Great. And then, the flower is in my glow house. You know, some people, Garros already did do a couple of, some people did that smudge cat. It really is. It's ridiculous. So there's going to be a lot of duplicates. But, you know, that's what Jay Hurt sets himself up for, so don't feel bad about it. It'll be okay. Mini sun. Okay. So this is where I put that. I guess it's not really front and center, is it? I'll put it somewhere a little bit more visible. Like here. There. Now it's front and center. It's quite pretty. It might be better just by itself. I don't really know. No axis, of course. Okay. Yeah, that'd be cool. This is just my glow house, but there could be a glow cave. No reason not. Not really sure about where to put my. Wait, let me go to Lynchel and show you something. Where to put my sun. So I bought those funerary swan looking things, and I put them up in this house. So in case you didn't buy the Luxe furnishings yesterday, I'll show you them in use. Ibis. Yes, yes, yes. Sorry. Ibisy? I think ibises is probably right. So yeah, here you go. Ibis is in flight. Not quite in flight, but sort of sitting there. I'll look it up. Now that you bring it up, I want to know. Ibises. I do not, but that's an interesting thought. It felt too dismal to me. I just didn't feel like I could make it bright and sunny and happy. But I've seen people do it since, so maybe I could have, but I don't want to give them any more money. You know what I mean? I'm over it. I'm over giving them money. Yeah, I don't think it fits any of my houses right now. But I'll show you what I did in, I moved over my house, my Sheo house. Oh yeah, volcanic plugs are great. Yeah, but Lovathi ends up using all of her houses. That's true, but just so you know, I think that Magic Sword is a little bit broken right now. I let Cardi know to... Oh, I went to the wrong house. Dirt. Go to the right house, Karen. This is just a storage house. Quite a pretty one, actually, now that I have all my trees and plants in one place. Okay. So I moved this house over here and changed the front. So like, it's a little difficult when we're dealing with Telgallen, because Telgallen is so mushroomy. But I feel like if it was an overgrown mushroom situation where mushrooms grew out of control, you've got the base house, and then maybe mushrooms, you know, grew all over it. And, you know, who knows, maybe I'll just add little things like that sticking out of it, you know, like it's truly growing crazy. That kind of amuses me, but that's not how I'm going to leave it. Hello. So, things like that. That's the thought. Just basically like it got overgrown. So that's the thought. And then I moved all of the houses over. So this is my Sheo house. That's 100 high. That's 100 towers high. So, on top of the Telgalen house. So the Telgalen house is pretty big itself, but then there's 100 towers on top of it. So I feel like that's a Sheo thing to do. Stacking things, you know? You could get a little bit of a better look at it from there. I did not take down this little viewing platform. That viewing platform has to stay because it's the viewing platform is actually, it's inside there for a reason, for preserving where you can walk in the sky. Then you go inside, and this is there's just through shit in here at this point. But Sheo's in here. I haven't really worked on how this is going to look. It's a little too overpoweringly purple. I don't know what to do about it. But there's cheese in here, and these guys are going to walk around stacked on top of each other. I'm going to animate them so that they're walking around, you know, in little groups stacked on top of each other. The whole theme of this is going to be stacking. So I think I'm going to have a lot of stacking. As for him, like, the lighting is just bugging me. I don't know what to do about it. Like, I don't think it just isn't doing what I want it to do. And I'm not sure why. But this is, of course, just a rough draft until I get what I want anyway. So it's fine to mess around with things if you want. But I just don't, I don't know that it's what I want yet. I don't know. And I have a lot more of these to make a walk around too. I also was thinking I was going to make it like a fun house almost on this side. So you have like just a shitload of mirrors like in a fun house. The Clovian light is too pink, I think. I was staying away from it because of the pinkness of it. It's like, I know it's technically violet or something, but it just looks too pink for me. But I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I'm sort of stuck in here. I may just completely, like, take this apart and start over again with something else. But let's look at a rando while I'm being wishy-washy. Excuse me. Alright. Let's do Zaren's Cliffshade. I know, Faye. I thought the same thing. You're absolutely right. It does. No, it looks too blue. I have to find something else. Maybe if I mix the violet with yellow, it'll look more purple. I could always try it. I have a Clovian crystal sitting around somewhere, so I'll grab it and see. But yeah, it is annoying. Okay. So this is Zaren's house. This is their Cliffshade, which is an underrated house in my opinion. No effects, 365 items. This looks like it was just added yesterday to the list, maybe a little bit earlier. Oh, I love actions, shots, things in action. These are dwarven panels used as the flooring, which looks good in a kitchen. Odd, though, that they didn't use this as the kitchen. Usually most people use that as the kitchen. So this is very different. The setup. Do you notice how balanced that mantelpiece looks? I think it's the horn in the middle makes the whole thing look balanced. I do have that. I'm also concerned that that might be a little too bright, but you're right, that is very purple. Okay, so they turned this into a library/study room. Yay! Stuff in the box for J-Heart. Oh, wow. detail. Very nice. I see a tree in there as well as lighting and vines and very nice. All sorts of little decorative floral fauna. No, flora, not fauna. Fauna or animals. Okay. We've got a nice little living area up here. Oh, griffin. Griffins sort of don't love me anymore, but I don't know. We have a very weird relationship right now, griffins. Sometimes they eat my face. So I love putting plants in pots. It's a pretty obvious thing to do, but I kind of dig it. Okay. I like the bathtub shower deal. It's all very lived in. Look at the nice little touch here. They took the 5 cloth, or the 3 cloth, I forget which, and hung it on the side of the mirror. Well, I've seen that before. It's a good trick, but also put the laundry up right behind it. That's just like a little extra. You know what I mean? Like the kids say these days. It's extra. I'm such a dork. Why do people put up with me? I don't know this person. Stephen Bellamy. Let's go to their hundings. Oh, good. I'm glad you like my dorkiness. I'm out of coffee though, so it's a sin. I have to make more. Actually, I'll tell you the truth. My husband and I are still frequenting a coffee shop in the area. And the reason why is because we want to support them during this whole thing, and they're still allowed to run their business because it's a drive-through. So we're trying to like support the companies that we want to stick around. I think, I think it's fairly safe, but they're wearing gloves, they wear masks, they're being careful. Oh, effects. 10 effects, 332 items. Look how floral. This is Stephen Bellamy, who I don't think I know. I missed last night. I missed last night's stream from J-Heart, so I'm gonna have to watch it tomorrow. I mean today, later today. They won't take we usually have a thermos to save the earth, basically. We reuse it and just give it to them. They won't do that right now. They're only giving out fresh cups. So it kind of makes sense that, I mean, it's like, do we save the earth or do we not die? I think we're going to go with not dying right now. So yeah, for now, I'm in agreement with their choice. So yeah, I'm trying to support the local business. Oh, he is? Okay. Well, I don't want to watch an auction. I'd rather watch housing, you know what I mean? So yeah, I promised, I did talk to my friend yesterday because he was asking me, and I'm not saying this to make fun of him. He just didn't know, and that really says something about how bad of a streamer I am. He asked me yesterday, he's like, do you play any games on stream? And I'm like, you mean like contests or whatever? Because he watches, he doesn't play this game. He does not play this, but he watches. And I was like, you mean like contests or anything? I don't really do that because I'd rather have people who are here mainly for the reason of they like housing. I don't really, oh my goodness. That's gorgeous. What a great pool. Beautiful. I had never even thought of this. This is just stunning. Sorry, I got sidetracked by the pretty. And he's, no, you know, like killing dragons and stuff, killing monsters and dragons. And I was like, wait, what? That's what the game I play is. And he's like, really? Yeah. You've never seen me kill a dragon? You've watched all the streams. You know I've killed dragons before. I said, I'm not very good, so I don't do it often, but that's what we do. And so I'm like kind of embarrassed that my friend has been watching it this long, and I'm so much of a potato that I haven't really done enough killing for him to realize that that's this kind of game. I was so embarrassed. I'm like, I'm a potato. Nobody wants to watch me play. People just want to watch me look at houses. Aw, thanks, Garish. But I did tell him that I was going to... This mayor's corner. Nice. I did tell him that I was going to do some quest type dealies in a week when... I didn't tell him the reason, but Jester's is coming up and I'm going to have to do those events stuff. So this is really pretty. What a great pool. And some fairy dust. Pleasing. I love hundings. Okay, so Sasite 2112. We looked at her home yesterday. It was that beautiful Wraith home. I got a comment from Research Monkey yesterday about it. He said, she is the wonderful guild mistress at Scheming Skeever Imports Guild and has enjoyed housing for some time now. She usually builds the house with the help of some direct decorators, including research, but she did this one entirely by herself, and it was her first large house that she ever finished solo. It is breathtaking. I think we all liked it yesterday, those of us who saw it. And he also suggested that we go to her Elinhir private arena build, and he is working on it. Research Monkey is working on it with her. So that's a joint. Yesterday's was all hers, and today's is the joint. Okay, I can see a little bit of Research Monkey in here because what she did was just so floral and beautiful. And yeah, I agree with you, Garish, but I guess. But nobody needs to watch a bad player. I mean, you guys can watch plenty of people who aren't bad. You don't need to watch me. So this is Scheming Skeever's GM, along with Research Monkey. So I'm expecting dead bunnies or something. As long as I'm honest, right? Uh-oh, everyone's in trouble. Ooh, what did we make over here? Oh my goodness, there's so much going on. What is that? That's a vehicle of some sort. Yes, hello. That's... What is... I mean, that's kind of wild. It's got like a laser arm. And like a... What's the word? Borg eye. Borg. Congrats! Told ya. Hey, Fizzos. Yes, it does. I'm glad I could help. I'm happy for you. Oh, food area. Fishies. I usually do it in... Go to this, the customer support, ask for help. this is the way that I ask for it. And then I'll usually do character issue and then make up whatever it is. Character issue. That's the category I picked. I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure. I sort of just make it up as I go along. Oh, wait. Do I have any dubious? One dubious. Coming up. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I did wrong there. Or right. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Guys. This is pretty twisted. I think they're eating Argonians. Just a guess here. Oh, good. I don't want to eat an Argonian, okay? No thank you. They're a little too lizard tasting. A lot of torturiness up here. Oh, pretty. I wonder what races are eating Argonians. Is it Khajiit? Would Khajiit eat an Argonian? Because there's a cinch chair there, but may not be a Khajiit. King, queen. I'm guessing high elf based on the rest of the furnishings. Or maybe an Ashlander. Who knows? Wow, they have a little bit of everything, don't they? Each of these thrones are a little bit of different theme. Oh, thanks. Okay, I get it now. It's like everyone. Khajiit and everything. Okay, they separated it, but there's all different races and whatnot watching this contest. This is the main house. What's down here? Aloha! Snot. I'm guessing Soylent Green is people. Based on the dead bodies. Gross. I apologize if I went around this house the wrong way. I don't really get the architecture here. It doesn't quite click for me. Yes. And I think that's what that was. Aw, a baby nothing. Okay, I think that's it. So we have an arena where every kind of person race-wise is watching, maybe participating, and the dead bodies are turned into Soylent Green, and then they have a crafting and shopping area with a machine, a battle bot. I wonder if the people go up against the battle bots or each other. I'm assuming the battle bots. Okay. Oh my goodness, everything's so big. Feyvara's ebony flask. Today is going to be DDA's contest, so when that happens, we'll look at the DDA houses. Okay. Now, we looked at one of Favara's other apartments yesterday, but this is different. I suspect that Favara may have a character in mind for each of theirs, because the other one had like shelving, different kind of shelving, and different items. This one has, like, the other one had like either clothing or sewing stuff. This one has gambling and some scary stuff, like the feather in the skull. That's kind of neat. So this is a different kind of character here. I like the cactus too. You mean other than me? Because I tore them. All right, Ebonheart Chateau. Let's do a Danielder. I love Danielder stuff. Although it didn't show any effects, and Danielder usually uses effects. So... I will skip usually one or two, like the ones that are, I know that the owners don't want me to look at, but in general, otherwise I will. Oh, there's the effects. 67 of them. Holy crow. This is her happy birthday DDA entry. So she made a carousel. That's wild. Look at that carousel. This is a petting zoo, I'm guessing. This is cute. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, that's so adorable. It's a bouncy house. I am in love. This is incredible. I never saw a use for those animals before in FX. But now it's perfection, isn't it? I was just say they're too cartoony for me to ever find a use, but they're perfect for a bouncy house. Oh, wow. I suddenly have penis envy or cake envy, or I feel a little intimidated. My cake wasn't anywhere close to this good. Oh my lord. I feel so like I suck. What is magic with the bunny? Oh my god, this is so clever. Even the pants. The pants are great. The cloak. Okay, if you're curious about how she did this, these are each panels. You see, there's, to make it rounded, because everything in AHT is flat, she had to make individual panels. You see that? How they're separated? And then just slightly fan them out in order to get it to be a cloak. That took a lot of work. You see the panels? Oh, wow. She spent a lot of time on that. Whoa. What's up here? Just floating up there, huh? Magic. Uh-oh. I'm not sure that I trust Ferrari here. You know, Numisma back in danger. For a while there, she was doing okay, but now she's back in danger, girl. Oh, wow, that is a creepy-ass clown, but let's be honest, all clowns are creepy. And we know it's a clown, so... Oh, God, Danielle's are so talented. She's so creative. I don't know how she does it. So good. I'm wondering if everything is right over there and nothing inside because it's a carnival. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Everything was there. That's kind of awesome. Good, good. That's what we're doing. That's amazing. She's a talented person. I knew when I saw her name that we were in for it, because her stuff is always such a great mixture of EHT and regular stuff. I hate wraith homes. I'm not doing a wraith home today. There's so many houses that are just huge houses that I'm not feeling. All right, let's do... We'll do Charolais moonsugar. Oh, or we won't, because it's broken. We'll do Maggie Mae's Alvaloth. I thought we already did do her Alvaloth. No, we did her Amaya. Earthtear? Here we go. Tell me that permissions aren't changing on their own. Seriously. Today might be a little short. I have to go get a blood test. Just ruling out the big bads like tuberculosis and other things as causing my problems in life. Oh, yeah. Everybody's gotten really good with all of these additional trees, you know what I mean? Like, it's really added an extra level of gorgeous to things. You can really flesh out the floral look. And the colors. I love these. The Hopes of Ribbonspire. These are achievement items from Ribbonspire that you can, if you do the quests, you can eventually get them, and they're worth it, in my opinion, to do the quests, because they give everything such a cozy feel. I got the hat painting too. This is one of the ones that's in the crates today. I don't think it's that expensive, but I won it, so I can't tell you exactly. Where is it? 40 gems. So for 40 gems isn't too bad. I think it's worth it for a really pretty painting. Ooh, going way up here. And here's the treasure. Oh, that's good. I forgot to look that one up. Thanks, Karish. And then we have a greenhouse that is actually a greenhouse. Look at that. But somebody can take a nap in here if they want to. Yeah, I had it on before. I can show it to you guys again right after. it's stupid bright. So we've got glow plants. Aw, the kitties with the stuffed animals. It's like that in real life. I mean, it's like that in a real house, rather. Not in real life. Look at the nice little clutter touches. I dig it. I dig it. That's really pretty when you look at it. That way that cherry tree frames the stuff underneath it. I do that too. I stick that knife in there. It fits perfectly. Yeah, I bet you it's even more pretty in daytime, but I kind of like the fact that it's nighttime because of the hopes of Rivenspire showing up the way they do. And I always like water and lights combined. I'm a sucker for that. Wow. It's a really good mix of glowy and non-glowy. And now you're all going to sit here and wait while I pull everything out of my bank that I need to pull. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry, I guess. I'm a bad person. Inventory management endgame. Let's not kid ourselves. Wow, I have a ton of crap in here. Okay, done. Carrying on. We have a nice little nook.
Do you smell something? Something smells
Ducklings?
yellow. Not
Ducklings, really?
here, are you?
Why ducklings?
Hideous, mate. Hideous.
Why do ducklings have hideous feet? I don't get it. Why does this guy hate everything? Am I the first one to notice that he hates everything? He's so negative. Also, I don't know where his accent's from. Do you guys know what his accent is? Is he Australian or British or what? The augur. The augur has a weird accent. And I just don't know what he is. No, the augur. I know he's a crystal skull. I just don't know what accent it is. I realize he's a crystal skull. Oh, person's here. Whoopsie. I hope they didn't see me. Aw. I know, I'm getting tired of people seeing me, like, in their house because, like, I'm afraid they're gonna kick me out. Ever since Queen Mia did that, I got really nervous. You know what's nice about this place? You can swim around and you won't be eaten. You just know there's no slaughterfish that can eat you out here. Okay, I think this is the whole house and it's very nice. Alright, let's go to Telgalen again and I'll show you the light. Who is Ben Diskin then? What is his accent? Let me look. It doesn't say where he's from. American actor? But what is the accent that he's doing? Is he doing Australian or is he doing Scottish? Or like, what is he doing? Like, I actually don't know. An Australian, they're saying. Yeah, you're probably right, Garish. It's probably more specific than that. Okay, so here's the sun. Just in case you didn't, you know, get blinded enough before, here is the sun. You know what this is good for? This is good for building. Like when you're building outside in the night, you could just pop the sucker out and then you've got enough light. Just a thought. I don't know, but that's what we're talking about. It really is. It's stupid bright. All right, I'm gonna head over to EU. You know, but that's the thing, like, did we really need a stupid bright light? I kind of feel like there were other things we needed more than a ginormous bright light. Like, I would have preferred us getting things we actually needed. Yeah, I guess. But I don't have to like it. Spatsy I like your name. Spatsy Cute name. Okay, and I bought it. That's fair. Missouri Compromise, folks. That is what my morning is all about. And it's boring. You're gonna get it? Oh yes, the painting looks fabulous. I put the painting up. Okay. Like I said, my hair is falling out. I'm dancing. You have to dance during the EU load because it takes forever. Yep, that's what I did, Faye. Although I'll admit, I did buy a box of 15 crates because I'm a sucker. And I didn't get anything I really loved. It's a cute name. Spatsy Derp. Yeah. Oh, okay. That could be. Or it's because, you know, the hamster's dead. Just saying. The hamster could be dead. Ugh, I'm so tired of these broken houses. Oh, so I think I think that this is Santa Claus. I could be wrong. Let me double check. Yeah, I don't know if that's Santa Claus or not. I think Santa Claus might be just Santa Claus. Yeah. I guess Wenzu is a different person. So they put the boat out there. That's a good start. No effects. So it is Santa Claus. I thought so. 560 out of 600 items. Now, I like the... okay, I'll look at your snugpod and be blinded. I know what you've done to me. Stick that in there. But you can totally tell that a kitty is here, right? You got the ponder sphere. You got moonsugar and fish. I mean, come on. This is clearly the home of a kitty person. Oh, nice. I like this, that they put the torch in his hand. It really works. I didn't know there's a wreck out there. I guess I didn't really inspect as quickly, or as thoroughly as I thought I did, because I never noticed the wreck out there. And we've got some skooma, lots of fishies, some snow, I guess. You know, we are in Hrothgar. Or wait, no, we're in Skyrim somewhere. Another boat. I would have a bunch too, I'll be honest. If I went and finished that achievement, I'd have tons of them, just like this. Oh, nice. Look at this little bridge. So pretty. Sit and watch the water go by. Those are good trees. Those crabapple ones. Crabapple. Okay, so this is the normal house. Yeah. I mean, it looks like somebody's still moving in the normal house. Yeah, I noticed that. Also the potted plants. All the little Khajiit touches are really nice. I mean, Santa Claus had to make it, like, feel like home, right? They are no orc. Hey, Zombie. I love this part of the house. This is the best part of the house. Like Folgers in your cup. Oh, what did you do? How pretty. It's a little she shed, or he shed, for drinking. And imagine if it really had a solid ceiling. We could sit here and when it rains and listen to the rain on the roof and be all pretty. It is a beautiful house. I just don't like the houses themselves, if that makes any sense. I prefer... Oh, is that a goat? Oh no, it's a puppy, but it could have been a goat. It looks good. I like the way that the Santa Claus lit it as well. Dead. Oh, he didn't die. Cool. That looks like it's a graveyard here. Bees. And now I'm going to do my trick. trick. They did. This is very pretty, but it gives you a nice bird's eye view. See if you miss anything. I don't think I did. That looks lovely, though. His little fleet of ships. Their little fleet of ships. No, neither am I. I would totally skip right over those homes. I didn't do a moonsugar. I'll be right back. Bye, Aubrey. Okay. All right, I'm back. Oh my goodness. It looks like J-Heart's been here. Wow. This must have been maybe J-Heart's EU stream yesterday? Perhaps? No effects. That's really beautiful. That's looks like it's hand done and not... That is the second time today we've seen a cherry tree with the witch's basin underneath it, framing it. Isn't that odd that we've seen two of that exact kind of... I don't know. These walls are too perfect to be done by hand, though. These must have been either placed by hand and then adjusted with EHT or originally placed with EHT. I like that the edges are the lanterns, so it's not like all blindingly white. There's something that's breaking it up. This reminds me of something. This reminds me of like something from Skyrim, but I can't put my finger on it. Sciencey room. You know, maybe the Colovian crystal would work. I think you're right. I'll try that instead. Whoa, why is your light off? It's not. Oh, dirt. That's better. Sciencey area. Fish tank? Maybe? Terrarium, maybe? Not sure. Tons of books. Is this a secret room? No. Just a library. They had a little Merkmeyer molding over there too. That's interesting. I wouldn't have thought to do that with the grating. So this is a sarcophagus with a table put in it. There was? I'll go back. I was looking for one. I thought those were just bookcases folded in because he didn't have enough room. They didn't have enough room, but I'll go back. You're right. I didn't see that. Treasure. You caught it. archaeology? Maybe? Don't think I've ever seen anyone do archaeology type builds. That's interesting. Oh wow, there's a lot here. Glad I didn't miss this. Thank you, Thorold. Oh my goodness, this is... How high up does this go? To the top? Oh wow. What's that? An upside down candlestick or one of those things? One of those statues. I wonder who they're worshipping. Perhaps Periite. Periite's pretty cool. This is pretty high up, folks. So, good to know. Uh-oh, I almost fell. Thanks for pointing that out. I feel like they had a very specific image in mind when they were building this. Like something they particularly wanted to reproduce somehow. But I could be wrong. It could have just organically flowed. Bedroom. What's in the middle of the two? Nothing. Okay. They're holding hands. Look. How cute is that? Okay. Every time somebody puts a puppy on their side, I think it's dead. I know it's sleeping. There's a pillow under its head, but I always think they're dead at first. Painting. Ooh, interesting. Nice sink area. I'm assuming this is the toilet. It's really big. I can't imagine they had slots for anything else, but I'll take a look. Some trees. Oh, and now we can see the outside, which they probably don't want us to see, but I really like it because it gives you a sense of how people do this, because this is what my pariahs looks like from the outside as well. Looks this kind of oddly disjointed kind of thing, but from the interior it looks perfectly normal. Yep, looks great. That's funny. Nicely done. We have not done a Grand Psiic. Oh crap, Lavathi, I forgot. It can go to yours, Lavathi, and then I'll come to this after. Burn my eyes out. Come on. Okay, no problem. If this ever loads. All right. I figured you would have already have done... I think you did do your snugpod before. All right. Wow, that's gorgeous. What kind of animal is that? Oh, look at all the... Good God. All of the different flowers and the everything. How did you... upside down Tavani lights make it look like the mushrooms are growing. That's crazy. This is wild. I don't know what kind of mount this guy is here, but is somebody standing over here? Kitty. Oh, the painting buried in it makes it look like part of the house. Neat. And then this is one of the spore wolves, I guess. I thought you said you put the sun in here. I don't see a sun. Am I going to... Is it Stabby find the sun? Is that the game? Because I don't think I can find it. Oh, pretty. It's up there? Oh, I see it now. I mean, I see its light. Am I supposed to go find it? Because I don't think I can get up there. Oh, how are they related? They don't look alike at all. Too cute. Beautiful. Thank you for letting me see it. I think this is as far as I can get into it. That's true. That's true. Okay, back to strike fork so I don't ditch them. So my college, from old college, American University, contacted me, well, everyone, to tell us that they have a bunch of students with COVID and like an alumnus with COVID and some other stuff going on. It's like, it's awful how it's spreading. Okay. 674 items, no effects. Beautiful moon fountain here. I have a feeling that this person is on EU because of the name. Let's see. Nui and G? Yep. Knew it. Age Garton. Nope. Okay, well, there we go. Got one of them. Oh, what's going on here. We've got a closed off little glowy area with coral and everything. You have anything down there? Nope. Ooh, look at that. I'm always amazed at how different people handle that statue. Hey, Delicia. I mean, we just saw somebody with a torch in one hand, and here we have double swords. I mean, that's kind of awesome. Two-handed. I'm impressed. Ah! Ah! Alright, so we've got a greenhouse. How do I get back? Ooh. Crystal. Crystals and mushrooms and glowies. Oh gosh, they have a whole lot here. A lot of stuff up on top too. You know, 700 slots is a lot of slots. I mean, it doesn't feel empty at all. Oh my goodness. They're doing all sorts of interesting things. Stacking these items like this is very cool. Creative. Excuse me. I'm so tired all the time. Machinery with a moon gate and a meridia light thinger. Oh, somebody's a scientist. Another moon gates. Okay, so we're in the millions, I think. I have a feeling that we're in the millions for amount of money that this cost. With all the statues, the trees, the luxe items. Not even counting crown items, because those are crown only. I love the birch trees. There were some of my favorite trees in the entire place is birch. Anything with color or texture to it. And these two fighting, and then oh, I have to do this because of course I do. Whee! Sploosh. Nothing there. All right, in we go. I'm like 10, maybe 11. Ooh, very fancy. So this house is giving me a really scientific vibe all over, you know? It's just with the observatory outside and the stuff inside. Oh, that's pretty. I think we've got a very scientific person. Oh, look at that. Sunk into the floor. That looks fabulous. That Khajiit tile thing doesn't even look like it's a separate tile. I'm amazed you could do that. That looks good. All right, no back. I'm not surprised there's nothing back there that you can get to. They closed that off. They closed that off. Okay, and this is the kitchen. Do we have anything upstairs? It doesn't look like it, but we'll give it a quick look. Just libraries. Well, I like it, except for that's a little gruesome. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It goes so far away, and they're not even full. That's kind of amazing. Let's see if there's anything small. If not, we'll call it, but... A golden griffin garret small, if Seth fixed this. And they did not. Wow. Everybody got big stuff. Merc Godric isn't existing, at least last I checked. Okay, we can do that. And that'll be it for this morning. I have to get my blood tests, Griff. Don't you want me to get my blood tests?
Yeah,
Mr. Stabby complaining from the other room. Okay, so I get to go walk into the maw of danger by going to the clinic to get my blood tests, because that's the place you want to be when you're in a global pandemic where flu spreads as easy as looking at you. What am I gonna do? That's what my doctor wants me to do. So I don't think he would take chances with my life unless it was important. Perhaps he must think it's not much of a danger. Duh. Okay. Because I'd rather not die, you know? So, did you attach the patio, or do I need to... Okay. First of all, I'm envious as hell, because I want this, and I don't have it. So, therefore, I hate you for the moment. Secondly, this is really pretty. I like the butterfly usage. Movement. Thirdly, just so you know, you can connect this somehow. I don't know why they left this little part here, but it is connectable if should you feel like connecting it. Yeah. Heading in now. I can never figure out where to use those flowers. Good usage. Okay. Pretty fruit basket. Nice kitchen. Lots of booze. All the proper things to hunker down and socially distance yourself from everyone. Whoa, what's that? Oh, that's one of those new ones. Okay. So J-Heart thinks these are chocolates. I always kind of see them as a game. Does that make sense? Do you mind if I look at the whole thing? Because I'm kind of doing that. I can go outside. I'm just being bad and sort of looking at the whole thing anyway. Library. I'm nosy. Is this how did you get that scroll? Is that from an achievement? It must be one of those things that I can't get because I'm not a talented player. AKA, I'm a potato. Patata. You stole that? Oh my lord. I need to find out where to steal that, and then I'm gonna do it myself. Oh wow, what a smart idea. See, I knew people were gonna be clever with this and you are. This is super clever. This is the greenhouse. And this way it doesn't rain in the greenhouse. This is incredible. What a great job. You were right. It's really smart. I'm just gonna like stay right here and eat everything on this plate. I mean, everything on this table is mine now. You can't have any because it all looks delicious and I want it all. Look at the tea, people using that, I forget which brazier that is, as a tea warmer, but it's not the first person I've seen do that, and I think it's really smart. Yeah. I don't think that I've seen anyone use this one, so this is different. And I think you threw a plate in there, too. One of those, either veteran plates or, I forget which plate it is. But one of the pretty floral plates, I think. With the handles. But yeah, that's great. Indral plate, okay. No, this looks fantastic. And this is the real, like when you walk through it's definitely breathtaking. Also, I don't want to overlook this. This is a combination of a hedge, but also those red flowers from elsewhere that are just flowers. They don't have any greenery. So by like combining them, you've given them greenery. And I don't want to overlook that because that's actually really ingenious. I haven't seen anyone do that before. But I know it's a little thing, but it's pretty impressive. So you've done a fabulous job. And now I should go get my blood test. So I'm going to call it, guys. And I will, at latest, see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Be safe. Don't go out. Social distance yourselves. Don't get a disease or an illness or a flu. Bye.